Hi, hello, I'm here and I'm going to be telling you guys the real endings of Disney princess stories because I thought they were cool. And I like bad endings to Disney princess stories because that's just me. I don't know, I'm a weird person, I'm a weird kid. Let me live my life, I'm okay. I'm allowed to do these things once in a while. I'm allowed to like weird stories about princesses dying at the end of a story because when do you actually get the prince? Never. It's like freaking cheese without the good cheese. It's like that bad cheese. It smells like poop. Alright? Where's my stories? I want to know my stories. Where are you? Stories. Come here, stories. Come to daddy. So on to the Little Mermaid. Okay, so Hans Christian Andersen writes this. So basically in the Disney version, there is Mermaid, a teenage girl who wanted to become a human, and she goes and gives her voice away to this evil witch lady, and she ends up not. Anyways, yes, if you don't know the movie, you can just watch it. I don't want to explain it because that's a lot of work. So basically, she does in fact see Prince Eric afar from a ship, and he does drown, and she does save him. And she also does visit Ursula, which is like the witch. I don't know if her name's Ursula in the actual story. She doesn't just take her voice because she has a pretty voice or whatever. She takes her tongue, and so she can't talk at all. Even if she fell in love with the king or whatever, she can't talk at all because she doesn't have a tongue. So she trades her tongue so she can have legs, and basically the agreement was that if she had feet, that every time she walked it would feel like glass was going into her foot, so obviously that would hurt so bad. So anyway, she falls in love with him after saving him and whatever, and basically in the movie, if she doesn't get the prince to fall in love with her after like 3 days, then she is like into those things that Ursula has in her cave. I don't know. In the real story, if she doesn't succeed and get Eric to fall in love with her, she's dying. So yeah. So basically, Prince Eric falls in love with another lady and ends up marrying her because he thinks that she rescued him. Obviously, Ariel can't speak up and say, "Oh, I know that was me." Ursula gives her the opportunity to save her own life if she kills the prince, but she can't find it in her heart because she loves him and she can't kill the prince. So then she jumps into the water and turns to sea foam, and that's Ariel commits suicide. Beauty and the Beast. Okay, so apparently this actual movie is pretty accurate, except for a few details, like Belle's dad used to be really rich, and then he spent all his money and whatever. Broke AF. Me too. Basically, in the story that I believe Gabriel, Susan, Barbara D. Villeneuve, however you say it, Belle has 2 evil, wicked, whatever sisters, and basically the Beast allows her to travel home for a week, and that she can only stay for a week. And her sisters are like extremely jealous of her and convince her to stay for longer than a week. The Beast gets angry because she doesn't go back within a week, and he basically eats her alive. So, okay, Sleeping Beauty. This is probably my favorite. I don't know why my mind is just devious. It's not a good place. This is honey. So basically in the story, Sleeping Beauty, Aurora, whatever you call her. So basically after she's asleep, the king happens to like walk or something into Aurora's castle and see that she's sleeping, and so he rapes her, and she doesn't even know, obviously, because she's asleep. 9 months later, she wakes up after giving birth to twins, honey, and they fall in love, and the queen finds out that they're in love. So then the queen like kills the twins and like feeds them, like cooks them and feeds them to the king, and the king doesn't know, so he eats the twins. And she tries to do the same for Aurora, but obviously she fails. And so then something happens to the queen, I don't remember what, but anyways, so after the queen leaves, the Aurora and the king live happily ever after, even though, you know, he raped her and he ate her kids, you know. Music right now, and he's sad because I put him on mute. So I hope you guys liked that video. If you didn't, I'm sorry, but you know, if you want, go ahead and subscribe. Unless you don't want to, that's up to you. I mean, you don't have to. I'm not gonna force you, but like, it'd be cool if you did. I mean, shout out to Nick. Hi camera, my name is Nick. He likes waffles. He likes waking up in the morning and taking a big poop. Hi Betsy. Courtney Love is an awful human being. Do you have any last words? Just three, those are your last words?